Welcome, everybody, to an episode of the Show Thoughts Podcast. It is a crazy ass weekend here in the Berg. Of course, the Pittsburgh Panthers are taking on Notre Dame, so I figured why just just have the best game day analyst on that I could even imagine having on, your friend and mine, and someone who has not been on the show in quite some time. My man, the game day analyst himself, is here. What up, man?
What's going on?
So we got hell of an weekend planned in here, man.
What?
Got some shit going. I said we got some shit going on this weekend.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah. So for people that don't know, uh the Pitt Panthers are taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish here this weekend. And a lot of crazy shit happening, man. Looks like a little college game day is gonna be here. Uh looks like the ACC network's gonna be here. We on fucking prime time all over the goddamn place.
Well, the ACC network announced they were coming first, which is weird because like the ACC network is an ESPN run thing.
Okay.
So so that they already announced that like they were coming and broadcasting, which was cool, but obviously it's not game day, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's cool. Um, and then, yeah, and then they made the announcement that actual game day was coming,
Right.
and I was like, well,
I know. I know
well,
that tickled your. Well, yeah, that definitely tickled your fucking fancy for sure.
just a bit, just a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I got done watching the show, and I was like, wow, like I don't know. It's what I was hearing about. You know, McAfee was talking about, of course, the field being the way it is.
Yeah.
The Steelers playing this weekend. Obviously, somebody's gonna be bitch moaning and complaining about that field. And then I thought to myself, that could actually help Pitt against Notre Dame. Like it's
I mean, it could, but
possible.
it could also like. I mean, the only thing is I don't know if they're doing it Friday night or not, but like, uh, the like Whippeal championships are a lot of times played down there too, and I don't know if that's this weekend or next weekend. Uh, that'll happen. So that could be a factor if they do it on Friday night, but I'm not sure. But I mean, the only thing that kind of helped, I don't know if it helps or not, is like we haven't had horrible weather lately. Like, yeah, it's getting cold and kind of like that wintry, but like there hasn't been much rain or any like precipitation that's really going to mud up or jack up the field.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. It's football. Like it's football.
It's
Like come
football,
on.
man.
Like I mean, I understand. Like the whole there's that whole controversy with like grass versus turf and just like how it leads to injuries and stuff like that. Like I get that, but it's like when it comes down to it, it's fucking football. Get out there and play, especially if it is a grass field. Like that's that's what you play. Like that's what you do.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be 50 degrees Saturday. So
I think it might have bumped up a few. We might be closer to 60.
I mean, the luck I have had at this fucking stadium this year with weather has not been too kind.
I
Like
don't think
every
it's been
time
that
I
bad.
seem to go, I end up getting the fucking back of my neck all red. So I have to literally
Oh
sit
yeah,
on the ground
I
like
don't
this
think you got to
all
worry
day.
about I don't think you got to be worried about no sunburn.
Bro, you never know with that fucking stadium because all of a sudden I'll just look at you and be like, "There's fucking sun."
Yeah.
It happens all the time. But I don't know. I guess as it gets closer to it, I get more excited. So just
I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to say fuck work tomorrow and show up and just be waiting. I'll be there before the college kids,
right.
waiting to get in.
I don't know. I like watching him today and just experiencing it. Like it's not even like it's I don't know. It's not even the fact that college game day is going to be here. It's
Yeah,
not. It's really not. To me, I think this. Everybody always says, I'm proud to be from Pittsburgh. Like, no, like I'm legit
yeah,
proud to be here because we got college game day. Like, this is
yeah, and it's
fucking crazy.
well, yeah, and like you said, you watched McAfee today, and it was like that was kind of like his thing. And like me and you touched on it a little bit earlier. We talked on the phone, and it was like for everybody's like, oh, it's a homecoming for McAfee, which is cool as shit, which I'm all for. You know what I mean? Like that's my dude, and it's like, but everybody gets confused and think like, oh, it's a homecoming because they're coming for the Pitt Panthers, and it's like, no, everybody knows he's a WVU guy. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like he was even saying like, you know, put that aside, the rival and just his feelings for Pitt football, like just Pittsburgh's a football town. That's what he was trying to explain to the viewers, I guess today, and then some of the guys on the show, which they all know they've been
Right.
here enough, but like it's not just gonna be your typical college scene. I think
Right.
which is gonna be different too because they always go and set up on the campus. They're always at a camp, like somewhere in the campus or in the midst of the campus. They're on the North Shore. They're in town. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get just your football. Like you're gonna have Steeler fans. You're gonna see you're gonna see more than just blue and yellow. Like you're gonna see black and gold. You're gonna see whatever. You know what I mean? Like I mean that's the other thing too. Is like Notre Dame travels well. There's even Pat. I don't know if he said it today. I think he might have said it yesterday. Like Pittsburgh's a big Irish city. Like, I mean, we're a melting pot for a lot of cultures, but like the Irish hold their self pretty good around here. And it's like,
Yeah.
Notre Dame's got a pretty good following. So it's like, the stadium could be split 50-50 with fans. It's
Yeah.
up.
It's one of those games where you go into it and usually we just have the visitor section. Like
Yeah.
it's like, all right, cool. I don't necessarily consider this happening on Saturday. Like I see it being like a very big melting pot of both.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to see sections of like, that's all a Pitt section. That's all a Notre Dame section. It's just going to be blended in because the other thing too is like people were just buying tickets wherever they could get tickets. Like they announced the game sold out. Like you know,
Yeah.
it's
I,
like so people were just getting tickets wherever they can, and it's like so yeah, we could be sitting next to Notre Dame people. We don't know.
and they might be cool as shit.
Yeah, I haven't had a problem. You know, we're almost done. We only got this game and then one more home game. I mean, there's two games after this for the season in itself, but it's like as you know, like our area is a lot of times like away people, and it's like I haven't had a problem with the away fans at all.
No, no. I mean,
The only
I
time I
have
had a problem was whenever it was our own people,
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
kids.
I mean, I don't know. I did. I must admit, I did enjoy the Louisville people because they were very over the
Yeah,
top. Yeah, but I mean, this gives me almost like the Penn State feeling. Like
yeah,
if there's a lot there again, same thing when they played Penn State, there was like it's mixed. It's very mixed. This one is going to be insane because there are, like you said, there are a lot of Notre Dame fans worldwide. It's almost like the Steeler Nation almost of like college football, that and Bama and all that. You
yeah.
know,
And I think too, it like I think it's I don't know this for a fact. I just from what I kind of understand, like I think it's one of those things where it's hard to get tickets and go to Notre Dame to see a game. So their fans will travel with like fans will go, okay, where's their away games? Where can I get tickets? I don't know. Like we all know that stadium does not fill up for Pitt games just because it's a pro football stadium. It's too big for a college team. So yeah, there's room to sell tickets for Notre Dame fans in that place. Now, Saturday, that place is going to be packed. It's going to be wall to wall. Like it's going to be the biggest game. I mean, it is. It's the biggest game of the year.
yeah.
and I mean, we don't. It's I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it was not really. Well, no, the more I think about it, it was decently filled for the backyard brawl.
Yo, yeah, I mean that's always a given too. I
Yeah,
mean,
but this is on a whole nother level.
yeah, yeah, it is. And I mean, and that there was rumors earlier, and well, you figure that was only what the third game of the season. Like ESPN Game Day was going to possibly come for that, but it was like at that time Notre or West Virginia had lost to two horrible teams. Like
Yeah.
West Virginia was not looking good at that point in the season, so it was like, yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to come here. But now this, like, I mean, even Narduzzi said it in his press conference yesterday. Uh, you know, if we lose, it doesn't hurt us that much because they're not they're an independent, so they
Yeah.
don't hurt us. Like our only way into the playoffs is to win the ACC
Yeah.
conference. Notre Dame obviously isn't in that, so that doesn't like affect our ranking there.
No. But he wants
But
everybody to go get hammered at like fucking 6 a.m.
but I mean, but it does I think nationally still say something like, okay, yeah, that might not help them in the rankings, but that just goes to show. I think this is one of those games where finally we're gonna be in the nation's. I like it. We're not just on the ACC network or something small channel locally or whatever. Like we're gonna be. It's on ABC at noon. Like it's the the one of the bigger games at 12 o'clock. Obviously, game day's coming, so it's like
Right.
people are gonna get to see what Pitt's all about finally this year. Which you know, do I feel like they're a national championship team?
Yeah, that's stretching it.
I mean, but like ACC champs, yeah, I could see us taking the
Yeah.
ACC, especially because the other teams above us, like Georgia Tech and Virginia, lost last week. So it's like we're, I think it's just people are gonna get to see like, I mean, this rookie quarterback. I mean, Mason is fucking killing it. Like,
Dude, I've been wanting this. I've
like
been wanting this.
I'm like, what? Okay, like, and I think it was one of those things where it was like, Holstein wasn't playing that good. He was
Oh, he
throwing an
was shitting the
interception.
bed.
Like he just wasn't looking like the guy he was last year.
Right.
So it's like, all right, this kid's the future. Hopefully, he's the rookie. This is they brought him in for a reason. Let's see. Let's put him in and see what he can do. You know what I mean? Like again, at some point he's gonna have to. What I think Holst. This is his last year anyway. I think anyway. It's
I
like
think this is Holstein's last year for sure.
so again. It's like all right, let's see what he's got. And then it was just like okay, we got something here.
Yeah, right. We came right out with a 5 game winning streak. It was
Yeah,
like,
like and the
okay.
defense is being the defense. You know what I mean? Like I think the fact that we're coming off a bye last weekend, like Reed's healthy from what I hear and coming like starting again.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like we got some other guys coming back off of some bumps and bruises. So yeah, this I don't know what to expect because Notre Dame's also getting hot right now. Like they also started off slow and
Yeah.
they're on a winning streak also. So it's like it could be. I don't want to say a blowout. It could go wrong. It could go sideways quick.
Yeah.
But it's just like also I don't. I mean I think an old Pitt I would have been like yeah we're getting the shit we're getting the breaks. And again
Yeah.
if that was the case too like this wouldn't be the game that it is. Notre Dame or ESPN wouldn't be coming like.
No. No.
But this is like a different team this year. It's a different feel like.
Yeah, the whole vibe is different.
So it's just like all right let's see what we got and it's like I mean game days I I watch it every. It's it's just been tradition to watch game day every Saturday, and I think I've told you, and I've told like Mike and some other people too. Like I, I feel like I've a lot more drifted towards like definitely this year, but late like the years or so too before. Like I've I always watch college football, but obviously I watch every Pitt game, and I watch a few other, maybe what the big game of the day is or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, absolutely.
But like, I will if I'm home Saturday, we have nothing to do, or there's no game. You know what I mean? Like for us to go to, like no home game. I will watch every game that's televised all day. Like I will, and I'm like keeping up with everybody and every team. Like I've never been this invested in college football. I feel like until this year.
I don't know. To me, it seems better than pro. Like it's just
I
fun to
I
watch.
I, I have not been feeling the NFL this year. Like I don't like a kid at work asked me today. He was like, "Oh, you watching that game tonight?" And I'm like, "Ah, it's
No,
it's the Patriots and the Jets. Like I feel like the Patriots are gonna beat the brakes off the Jets. Like
the
the
Jets and
Jets
call
look
it a
horrible.
day.
The Patriots look like the good old Patriots again. Like I'm just not feeling the game. I might check in on it.
Yeah, that I mean, I do that. I I do something similar. Like one, if Pitt is away, I'll try to watch the game.
Yeah,
Always try to watch the Pitt away game. But then I think it was like last weekend or something because I knew they were on the bye. Like Saturday, I just threw on a little bit of college football just to watch a little bit. And then it gets me in the mood, and then I put on my PS5 and then I start playing NCAA.
yeah,
But like I'll sit there and indulge in just some college ball. It's nice to watch.
yeah. It's been really good this year. Like I mean, there's been upsets and just I'm starting to also kind of like follow not but be interested in like players. So it's kind of how I was in the NFL. Like yes, I'm a Steelers fan. It's a home team. But it's like I also like some other teams because I like some players they have. So it's like I'll root, I'll watch other games for that. But it's like I've been feeling that way with college too. Like a team for college that I've really been on is Indiana, the Hoosiers. Like
Yeah,
that team, and then again, and it's not so much just the players, but their coach is a Western Pennsylvania. Like he's a Yinzer. Like so, like well,
yeah.
I gotta root for the Yinzer. Like you know what I mean?
That's how it
And
kind of
he's
goes.
and he's a character in himself. Like he's been on McAfee's show, and I've watched him on some other college stuff. Like he's a character, so it's like I'll follow. And the turn like his second year as their head coach, and they're ranked number 2 in the nation. Like, and
Yeah,
this was a team that. I mean, if anybody knows about Indiana Hoosiers, that's all basketball. That is a basketball
it
college.
is a basketball squad through and through.
And now it's like, oh shit, they got football there too.
It's like,
Like,
oh, what do you know? They can ball. I didn't know that.
yeah, and it just so happens I got me an Indiana Hoosiers hat. Like,
Right?
like when we went to Indianapolis years ago with Levy and his family, obviously we went to Lids there, and I was like, all right, what hats do they have that I can't get back home? So I bought a Colts hat, I bought a Pacers hat, and I bought an Indiana a Hoosiers hat because they had this. It was just a really cool, just simple. It's just gray and like they're maroon. I was like, that's just a clean, sick looking hat. So I'm
There's
like,
never
all right,
anything wrong with a clean
I
hat.
can I can root for them. I got a hat.
Right? Just a clean. I'm telling you. I mean, you know me for a long time, and like having a lot of extraordinary, different, out of the box types they're great. They're great. They're wonderful.
I was like, this. I didn't
Yeah,
go
I
pit
know.
like you did.
I was like,
Got
my
my
friend
mammoth.
knows.
Check. Look, I saved this one. I wore it to work today, but I didn't wear it. I wanted to wear this one. Speaking of hats, I don't want to change the subject.
No, you're
I
fine.
got this hat the like a couple days ago. It's a collection that New Era had put out. Now New Era, I've come to like find out, has this really cool, I guess, like contract with like Nickelodeon. Because
Okay.
as you know, like I have some Rugrat hats and some kind of like cartoonish stuff, and a lot of it is old '90s Nickelodeon hat. Like they have Hey Arnold hats, they have Angry Beavers. You know what I mean? Like the Nickelodeon shit we grew up on. I'm gonna show you this hat that I got that they just it's a Nickelodeon show.
Okay.
You're gonna know what it is right away. But like this is gonna blow your mind that they just came out with this collection. This is a throwback. What,
That's fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple.
bro. Right
Yes,
there,
thank you. I'll
right
be here
there.
all
Some
fucking
green
week.
monkeys. I got some green monkeys. They had them all. They had them
Do
all.
they really?
Yeah, Levy got the red Jaguars.
That's what he had for the hat of the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had it
Yeah,
on his Insta the other day. Yeah,
he
it's
had
the
it
red
on.
Jaguars. They
Yeah,
had the blue barracudas, the purple parrots, the
I love
orange
a purple
iguanas.
Paris.
Though the purple parrots one's clean, dude, because it's just a purple hat with the yellow parrot. I
Yeah,
almost I liked it just for the colors. I was like, that's sick. But I had to go with my monkeys. I was like, that's like you said,
yeah.
sometimes a hat just like, all right. And I just bought a pair of new green shoes that'll match it. So
I'm telling you, the hat, and the shoes make the entire. It makes the
yeah.
portrait.
But
Swear to God.
yeah. But no, yeah, this is the first I've worn this one. I bought it like a month
Their
ago.
symbol's sick. Their symbol's
Yeah,
sick.
I love it. This one's simple. This is just a snap. I didn't get the
It's
fitted. I want
did
because I like the colors with the black and the blue.
did you see the Kraken's like neon?
The new one,
Dude,
that's their third jersey. It's sick, but they don't have a
that's
hat to match it
hard.
yet.
I
I
know,
want to.
but yeah,
I wanted
I
to.
need that jersey, bro.
That's like the Penguins' new third jersey, that all yellow one with the black
Yeah,
stripes and shit. That one's sick. Mike and John just got their jerseys. Uh, they just ordered them.
yeah.
I didn't do the jersey. I don't know. I haven't bought a jersey in a
It's
while.
just when I saw the neon Kraken jersey, it was funny.
Yeah,
I was in the bedroom and I came in and Brandy's a fan of the Kraken. She just
yeah,
likes different teams. And she was like, "Did you see this?" I was like, "That, yeah, I did." I was like, "The fucking jersey's bad. Like
yeah,
that jersey's bad. Like I love it." And sidebar, like shout out to Mike Levy for doing his hat of the day.
yeah.
Like if you don't, Legend Killer Mike shot, go give him a follow. He does a hat of the day. Obviously, the dude has enough fucking collection that he doesn't need a new hat every fucking day.
Well, that's the whole point of
You
him
won't ever
doing
see
it.
the
Is
same hat
he?
twice.
It's just yeah. He does a different hat every day for every day of the year. He starts it on January 1st on New Year's Day, and he tends to try to theme it. Like I know, like at the beginning of the doing it, he did it through baseball season. So, and he, if you pay attention close enough, there's always like a rhyme or reason to the hats that he does every like each day of the week.
Yeah,
Like he'll do like for baseball, he would do like the holiday ones, like the different Fourth of July's that we've bought over the years, and military stuff like that.
yeah. There's a method to Mike Levy's madness. But if you get a chance, Legend Killer Mike, go give him a follow. Also, while we are here, our wonderful friend Tim Godak at Dark Side Collectibles is still running his 10% off. So if you get on there and you go to the website or you order something from the shop online, use the promo code Dark Side. That's DARKSIDE for 10% off of your order. I have to keep plugging Tim because Tim's my dude.
Yeah,
He did a great
I
job
went
on
out
this.
there 2 weeks ago, and we went out and we were there for probably like a good hour. And I mean, the stores, it's decent size. It's not overly huge. It wasn't like I was in there for an hour because it takes that long to walk around it or anything. But it
No,
was
there's
like
just a lot of shit.
there's a lot to view, a lot of really cool stuff. And I kept every time I would turn a corner, I'd go, "Oh, check that out! Oh, look at this! Oh, look at that! Look at this!" And it was just like he had this one section that was like statues, like collectible statues and stuff.
Yeah,
And it was so funny because I still call it voodoo, but that like Fandango Abbey, like the movie purchase
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Um, it was like right around Halloween they were having like a big movie sale, like horror movie sale, and there was a lot of old school stuff like that they were selling, and one of them was that old movie Ghouls,
Oh wow.
and on the cover of like the promotional thing that they were using to advertise it was the little dude that comes out of the toilet, like the little goblin
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. Right.
He had that statue of him coming out of the toilet, and I was like, "What are the chances?" I just saw this picture, and you have the damn thing. Like it's he has. I mean, you think of it. He like you. It's so crazy the shit
Yeah.
that he has, and it was like so. And I even forewarned Donna and Jane, I was like, listen, we're going in here, going out to visit, whatever. I was like, but I, I'm something's being purchased. I don't know what,
That's what I told Brandy. If we go, I'm leaving there. I'm
but we're
saying
not
no.
walking
I'm
out
leaving
empty
there with
handed.
something. I'm leaving there
Like,
with something.
so I can't say that I did. I didn't purchase anything. I guess technically I did, but Donna goes, I got you something. She went up to the, I was still looking around. Like we were only there for a few minutes.
Yeah, right.
And she was like, I got you. I found something. I'm going to get it for you. And I was like, okay. So, and again, it's not completely horror related, but she got me this really cool like digital portrait. It's like a 12 by 13. It's a pretty decent size portrait of Ozzy, and it has like the three like kind of eras of Ozzy,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's really cool. It's got like this purple haze to it. It's so nice. And she was like, I saw this and I had to get it for you. And I was like, no, that I appreciate. Like that's cool. And then even Jane was like, all right, I'm buying a bunch. She bought up. These kids nowadays are into like decal and they're like putting stickers on fucking everything they own.
Yeah.
So he had like a little like sticker bin area, and she's like, "I'm buying stickers." I was like, so she got a bunch of stickers for her stuff at school. But
Yeah. He on he had a post on the web or on his Instagram, and it was about like the Terrifier Funko Pops that are coming out that glow in the dark.
yeah,
And I instantly messaged him and I was like, I need one as soon as they come in.
yeah,
And then when he was on here, like we were talking about it a little bit, like and like I know he's gonna let me know it. He knows I'm such a fan of Art the Clown.
yeah. That was like one of the first sections. Obviously, me that I was drawn to was he put that Funko like section in, and I saw it right away. I was like, well, let me go look at that.
Dude, I'm telling you, when he panned it on Instagram, I like paused it and was like, holy shit. I was
Yeah,
like, man, I want that one and that one and that one. And I was like, I've never been that like I've never been that ambitious for Funko Pops
yeah,
until I saw his, and I was like, dude, I need to fucking go there. So
yeah.
I am, bro. I'm leaving there with something or like 12 somethings.
I know. Even that, like I said, I was like looking at these other little like figure things, and I was like, "Oh, that one's cool. I would get that one. I get that one." And then I turned the corner to the other shelf, and I was like, "Nope, there's more. I'd get that one too. I'd get that one."
Yeah,
Like,
dude, Vigo from the fucking Ghostbusters.
yeah,
I was like, I need that. I need
yeah,
that. I don't even have a Ghostbusters collection started, but I was like, I need him. Like I need
yeah,
the
yeah. I have a
rabbit
few
holes, bro.
Ghostbuster ones, but
Fucking
it was just
rabbits.
there's just so much to look at. Like you could like, and then again, the other thing too was like just bullshitting with him and his wife was there, like just bullshitting with them and stuff like that. And that I mean, he's got movies playing in the store. Like when I
Yep.
was there, he was playing the George Romero documentary. And then he just looks. He goes, "You guys want popcorn?" He's passing out bags of popcorn, like movie popcorn. I was
Tim's
like,
such a G, man. Shout
"I'm
out
like,
to Tim.
all right, not gonna not."
For
So you know
real.
what I mean? Like I just was like, yeah, I was like, this. We were like I said, we were there for a while, and a lot of it was just. I mean, it was like 50% of it was just looking around, and the other time was just bullshitting with him just about the horror
Life.
movie. Yeah, I mean, life in general, but then just talking horror movies, and he was talking to Jane because like with her doing all like the movie filming stuff and all that now,
Yeah, of
like
course.
he just was like you know that talking about that world, and it
That
was just
world.
like you get caught up in that. It's a.
But yeah, like dude, what he's doing so great, and I like let him promote the fact that Goldberg, Sean Weiss
Yeah,
is going to be there, and
he
now
just announced.
the lady from Mayor of Kingstown is going to be there. I
Yeah,
was like, dude, get it, Tim. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I want
yeah,
local people doing good shit. Like that's all what this fucking thing has ever been about. Like I've said it before. Like I've never did this for anything. But the fact that Tim takes time out of his obviously busy ass schedule because
Yeah,
his shit was busy to come on a rinky dink podcast like this show and spend some time with me just talking about it, dude. That made everybody's fucking day.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
I mean, he's such a down to earth, nice guy, and it was just like I, he's been always been in the collectibles world, and it's just been cool to see his stuff, and then for him to be able to take what was just like kind of like a hobby and a passion and turn it into, you know, a business and a way to provide for his family has been like really cool to see. So yeah, so shout out to him and
yeah, for sure,
his
man.
family, and it is a family owned and run business. Like that's what's cool too.
Yeah,
Like I said, we
that
walked in and he was the first one to greet us to say hi. And it wasn't again. I didn't tell him I was coming out. He didn't know I was coming. Like he didn't realize it until I was actually like in the door and was like, "Oh shit, bro, what's up?" But it was like he was already though. He saw people coming into the store and he was there to greet you. And his wife's behind the counter. You know what I mean? Like it was just like it was. It's a really cool place. Like if
that honestly might be where I go Sunday, like this weekend, because I think Xander will like it because it's like he's kind of like his dad. Like
yeah
he likes horror stuff, but not too crazy. Plus, free popcorn.
yeah
You know what I mean? It'll be great. And the one thing I would love to do if ever possible, because his store has so many unique and adequate things in it, I would love to shoot an episode of the show from there, like
oh yeah
after hours or something. Like that would be fucking amazing. Because Kim was on the show just recently, and she was like, "No, I thought you were there," and I was like, "Fuck, I wish I was there. Like
yeah
I wish I shot it there. Like that
yeah
would have been fucking epic. Like we have all this cool shit behind me. Like thanks, like thanks for like being here afterwards. Like, dude, oh
yeah
my god, this is great." But like, yeah, I keep telling him like, dude, I gotta get over there. And I was like, I wanted to wait till after the holidays, but I really want to check out this place. Like, I really want to go.
yeah.
So I think that's where I'm probably going to go after whatever transpires on Saturday. I might be a little too exhausted
I know. That's
from
what I.
Sunday.
Jane's not coming home this weekend. She has some filming stuff that she has to work on. She's probably going to the game Saturday. She's up in the air. Um, I think it's good, like because this project is like kind of taking up a bit of her time. So she's not sure, but yeah, so she's not coming home. I don't know. Like I'm just like, all right.
You
So Sunday, yeah, I don't know if I'm leaving the house either. Like I don't.
right? I tell you, like it's nuts, and it like to be honest, it's one, it's awesome that it's you and I going.
Yeah,
And but two, it makes me think of the backyard brawl.
yeah.
Like if we're just down there and somebody's like, "Hey, we got free beer," and I'll be like, "Here we fucking go again.
I know.
Here we fucking go again." You'll be like, "What was that one?" I don't know. Some Newcastle nasty ass shit. I don't know. It was fucking gross.
Dude,
But
there's gonna be so much Iron City being some icy light being passed around.
there'll be icy light mango. They'll be finding fucking all kind of shit. Plus, it's like it's like between the October pumpkin beers into the winter warmer. So who the
Yeah,
fuck knows what's gonna be down there? Like And then so if you follow the show and you are a Pitt fan or whatever, so the gates open at 6 a.m. If you've been living under a rock, you don't get any of the notifications or anything like that, or haven't been following social media. Those gates open at 6 a.m. like to park your car. So from there, game day starts at 9, right, Eric?
yeah,
Yeah. So that's 3 hours down there already. You know how many yinzers are gonna be fucking trash?
yeah. Oh, McAfee told the story today on the show of like, that's what he said. He goes, "Yes, I didn't, I didn't go to Pitt, whatnot or whatever, but I've been to plenty of tailgates at Pitt, on the North Shore, whatever." And he was like, he goes, I mean, and again, it's just like Steeler games, like people will load. As he said, he goes, those parking lots will be packed with people tailgating like crazy. He goes, but 50% of the motherfuckers aren't even going into the game. They're just there to tailgate.
No. And that's always been like that too.
Yeah, like it's nothing new. Like
No.
I mean, my brother-in-law was a big. Him and his buddies used to go and tailgate every year. I mean, you went there that one year with
Yeah.
us, and it's like they had blowout tailgates, like huge tailgates, but only two or three of them were going into the game. The rest of them just hung out outside drinking
Yeah.
and partying.
Yeah. When I went with Jen and Craig the one time, and there was that Straub truck next to us, and I remember looking at Craig going, like, "Is that fucking free?" He was like, "I think so." He's like, "That's a bad fucking idea," and I was like, "Actually, it's probably a good idea." And
Yeah,
then next thing you know, everybody was hitting it up, and we're at this big ass tailgate with Jen and Craig's friends, and half of them weren't even going in. I was like,
yeah.
"All right, like,
That's
cool,
that's like that's that college life. Like that's that not life. That's that college football life. Like it's such a
yeah." It's
you
very
know.
tried and true. Like, we're
Pat
gonna go
talks
down there,
about
we're
it
gonna
all the
get wrecked.
time on his show, and he talks about it on game day too. Like because that's what he says. Like he got dropped into the college game day world just because he was a football player. So it was like he didn't get to he got to experience it on a different level.
Hmm.
Like college football. Um, Compared to being like a fan and being like what his job is now, and that's what he says. Like they joke around and they call it like cults, but it's like the passion, the tradition, the it's passed down from generation to generation to generation. Like you
Yeah,
know,
it it's it, it's insane the fandom for these colleges. Because I watch game day and whatnot, and just like you know, your obvi, like your
yeah,
Oregon, your Texas, your Bama, LSU, Florida, FSU, like Penn State, shit, Iowa. Like, dude, it's insane.
yeah.
But then like y'all sleeping on us.
Well, and
Like,
that's the thing too. That's why they said like they go to always where like the big games are, and you know they don't repeat in the same season, but they repeat almost every year. Like we know we're going to end up at Georgia, Bama, here, there. You know what I mean? The bigger, you're like national championship caliber teams, Ohio State, Michigan. You know what I mean? They always end up
yeah,
in those places. But they like going to like a place like Pittsburgh where it's like they know it's a football town. The team's finally turned it around and looking pretty good. We're ranked, but game day hasn't been here in 20 years.
right,
So it's like they're like, we know that these fans are kind of like hungry for the show to come and to be able to show off their city
right.
and their team. So it's like, so they know, and it helps that McAfee's coming back.
Yeah. But I love the fact that Pat Narduzzi was just like, it doesn't matter if they beat us like 100 and fucking 15, 110 to like fucking 10. I was like, nah, it kind of fucking matters. But
I
I
know.
get what he's trying to do too. But I also, in the same breath, love that he said, this game starts at noon, get down there early and get fucked up. I'm like, dude, you you want to? I mean, I want us to look good on national television, not go. Don't fucking go there no more.
Yeah.
Like because I don't do it a lot, but Yinzer's going Yins. Like
Yeah.
they're going to fucking Pittsburgh hammer downtown a lot.
Well, but I think that's the thing though too is it's like I think that game day does such a very good job of like crowd control.
Yeah,
They work with the local police departments and the college police departments and stuff like that. That like you see like you watch the game day and you never see
you
issues.
never see somebody like completely inebriated.
No, like it's always pretty
Well
cleaned.
balanced. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's just like so. Yeah, there's going to be idiots, but it probably won't be.
right.
I mean,
But we were talking off air earlier today, and man, I got to thinking when you showed me the college game day shirt, if they made a fucking blue and gold fucking Yeet shirt,
oh, that'd be cool.
and if he saw it,
Yeah,
like dude, and he was like Yeet, I'd be like, bro, we're getting on camera,
yeah,
like for sure, because like he's a WWE guy as well, like you know what I
yeah.
mean. So if he saw it, I like you have a goal to get down there.
Well,
I have a goal to make this motherfucker yeet.
uh the quarterback Mason Heinz. I can never say Heinzel or whatever.
I just call him Mason.
Yeah,
It's
he
like people pronouncing
well
my last name. It ain't happening.
he helped the football team, like Pitt's official Twitter. They put out a thing that is like they want to do like a blue out. So the post Heinzel put it out and it says rock the royal. So they want everybody to wear blue
Okay.
on Saturday, and I'm like, I don't have blue.
Yeah, right. What was funny is I told Brandy ahead of time. I said I think I'm gonna wear this hoodie. She's like, "The fuck you are."
Because that doesn't have a good
This
record.
is the cursed hoodie. This is the one that gets no wins.
Yeah,
And then I was like, "Well, what better hoodie if I could break the streak?" I
yeah.
would never wear it again if we beat Notre Dame. Like I would never like we beat Notre Dame in this. All right. We could have 7 losses, but we beat Notre Dame.
I'm like on the fence because I have my new one that I wore last at the NC game. My new one that I got through work. Um, but like for me, like the logo on that one is just like kind of small in the corner,
Yeah,
and it's like a creamish white color like that. And I'm like, do I want to wear that one? And it's not the heaviest material. But then it was like, I have another one, which you know very well, that old school motherfucker that you gave
when
me.
it was dark blue, and now
Yeah, when it was navy and gold, literally
yeah,
like Vegas gold.
you're gonna be
Which
blending in with the fucking Notre Dame people. I'll be like, dude, what are you doing?
so it's like that one's a little warmer. It's a little warmer.
Yeah,
But here's my thought process though. Here's my thought process though. That was Aaron. They're retiring his number. That was Aaron Donald era Keller's.
it is.
He didn't wear the blue and yellow.
He didn't wear blue and yellow. No,
Maybe as a throwback, they had a special throwback day or something. But like he
right.
wore that logo in that era, so it was like, fuck. I don't know. I want to be walking out the door going, I don't know.
That's all right. So
You're gonna be yelling, bring them both.
I will you literally yell you bring them both like I thought about it because I kept watching like the weather and shit like that, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I don't know, and then I thought to myself, I was like, okay, here's the deal, I'll wear just my blue hoodie like I always do, and then I'll wear a Pitt shirt underneath of it,
Yeah,
just to be safe. And then I was saying something like, oh, I'll wear this, and Brandy just like, I'm like, damn, dude, I can't. I guess I'll try. I can't even try with Miami, bro. I can't try with Miami either because they're a ranked team and it's in the ACC. So it's like I can't do it. This is it. It's for this show. It's for this show.
yeah, you can't do it. That's
That's
why
it.
I think I'm just gonna go with the my white one, like my new one, just because that one I wore that. Like I said, I think it made its debut NC State 2 weeks ago, and we beat the brakes off of them. So like,
We did.
uh,
We did. We beat the piss out of them.
I was like, all right, well, that one's got a winning record. So speaking of
Listen.
winning records, Pitt basketball just lost to WVU.
Well, Well, I
Bro, it was like what was the one? Let me see.
was like, you can't fucking win them all, and it's their backyard brawl.
It was like 70 something to 40 something.
I caught it at halftime, and I was like, oh no. I
That's
was like,
exactly. I turned it on. I sat down to eat something and was getting settled, waiting to do this. And I had talked to my family a little bit, and I was like, all right. Oh, I was like, oh, basketball game's on. Let me check it out. And we were up like 19 to something. I was like, oh, cool, we're winning. Within like 2 3 minutes, I was like, oh, we're losing 25-19. And then like you said, and we went to half, and it was like, all right, whatever. I shut it off.
I'm telling you, as soon as I blinked because I was starting to get everything ready for this show and shit like that, and then I was like, then I got the alert on my phone. I was like, well, there went that.
Yeah, I just
We had the lead and it's gone.
I
Like
mean, it's
it's
early. It's early, and I think too, like we have a newer, like somewhat newer basketball. Like we had some guys transfer in and out, so I think there's like a learning curve type of thing
yeah,
with them. So we'll see. It's early.
yeah. I mean, plus, I mean, West Virginia was 3-0 too. So I mean, It's fine. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think it just hurts more because it's West Virginia.
Yeah, but I kind of let that burn a little because like I don't want to lose to Notre Dame. Like
No, yeah. I mean, if we got to take a win this week,
if
I'll
if
take
we gotta take
Saturday.
the L to get the win, give me the L against fucking
Yeah, yeah.
West Virginia. Like it's fine. It's perfectly fine for me. I've seen also too, like like a lot of our friends like on socials or like people will post about like the game and people are like, oh, it's gonna be like 66-17, go Irish. And I'm like, God damn. Like we know. We know.
I mean, our own coach said 103-10. I don't know. Like,
Right. And then the worst part is it was watching the McAfee show and he goes that like they're all conspiring, like, oh, maybe he was saying it to like, cut him
soften
out
up
or
Notre
something.
Dame, let Notre Dame think they got an easy win, and then we just turn around like
We just
pow.
turn around and fucking smack him with it real quick. And I'm like, that's that's not bad. That's not
Yeah.
bad. Then he's like, yeah, he's fucking having three different conversations. I was like, dude, this
He was
is
like he's talking to the team one way, talking to Notre Dame another way, and then he's telling the fans to go get fucking lit. Like,
right. And then of course this will be on a Friday, and then Coach Narduzzi's gonna be on and he's gonna be like, hey, we talking about that.
I can't wait to see Pat live. I thought he would bring the whole crew and
Yeah.
do the whole show live here tomorrow. Um, just because, not just because it's him, but like you figure, like Tone, Nick, half of his crew's all from Pittsburgh, so it's like just be a homecoming for a bunch of, what I mean, a
Yeah.
bunch of them. But you know, either
It'll be
way,
like
like
the big night out all over again.
it's going to be interesting. Just going to be an interesting 48 hours,
Yes.
72, whatever you want to call it.
But the thing is also the reason why Eric is here with me is I plan on recording from the game. So that way I also have video evidence in case my best friend over here does something erroneous on national television.
Who knows? Who knows?
That way I'm not an accessory to anything. I could be like, no, we planned this. Okay, look, watch this. Okay.
Like, I'm
Like
just here to hang out with Pete the dog. That's all
that's
I'm
it.
here for.
I'd be like, I'm just here because my buddy wanted to see somebody kick a field goal. I guess they'll do that
They
at the
better not fucking do us like whoever wins the fucking raffle and gets the chance to kick better not make us fucking look horrible.
where would they kick from that mini Steelers thing, that little mini camp thing?
I don't know because they normally set it up so that it's a 30-yard kick. I don't know how big that little mini field is. I mean, you would think that they could. I mean, that'd be a pretty cool,
Yeah,
like, because they don't normally it's just on a lawn,
yeah,
or again, because they're in the middle of a college campus.
yeah.
So it's like they just set it up wherever they can close to the staging area. So it's like the fact that that's right there, I think is cool. I don't know how far it is, if that's the distance that they need, but
Well, yeah, it's a little. I
because
don't think
that's
it's a.
also that area over there, um, is where the ACC huddle is going to be set up. Like, say, like how like when we come, ooh, I'm trying to like when we walk down past the Steelers store and everything.
Yeah,
Before we get to the like turn there where we turn to go towards our gate, like that little lawn area there, I think is where they're going to have the
oh,
ACC because they sent out a map. They put out a map where everything was going to be.
yeah. I got the map of game day. I know where they're at.
No, there was a new one that was sent out that had where game day was, where the ACC huddle was going to be, where showing how they normally do rock on Rooney.
Yeah,
Which I mean, that'd be another place you could do it down General Rob, like like where yeah, or you could just fucking do it right down uh The
Somebody's
main.
gonna boot a ball down McFadden's.
That's what I'm saying. That main drag there. What's
Yeah,
that one? That
I
one's
think is that General Robinson?
is it General Robinson? Then it hooks and turns the rest of the way. Either
Yeah,
whatever that is there that like Tequila Cowboys and all that is on.
yeah.
You could. That's a straightaway that you could set up a little. I don't know, or you could do it up on like in the area where like the band and that marches in.
You could, and
But
they're gonna be in the stadium too. Like fuck.
yeah, so they're only outside from 9 to 11, and they don't do this all the time. A lot of times the show is 9 to 12. Again, I think it depends on the location because again, if they're in the middle of the campus and the field isn't in the area,
Yeah,
they just not all college campuses have their field like us, so they just do the whole show in the campus. But when it's like this, where the setup is in location of the field, they do 9 to 11 outside, and then they go in for the last hour, and that's when they make their picks. And they have like last week when they were down in Texas, their setup was outside of the field, so they went in. And then that's when they had Mahomes join them. Patrick Mahomes was the special guest.
fuck Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes.
I didn't. Screw him.
Right.
Pat looked him dead in the face and he goes, "What the hell's wrong with you?" He goes, "You got to quit taking hits to the head."
Hey Sam, what do you think? How you doing, Sam? Hey Sam.
Whoa!
I know. I saw you. I was like, holy fuck, look who's back.
We was over here talking Pitt football this weekend, so
Oh,
yeah, yeah. See how thrilled you are? Well, that's great.
so thrilled.
Yeah, you know.
We
Yeah,
need you
we
to be
gotta.
a little bit more fucking excited,
We need
Sam.
you to be a little. There you go. Yeah, we need a little bit more excitement. We got a big weekend here. We're going. There you go. There you go. I like it. I was like, yeah. Since you're here, we're talking about the Pitt Notre Dame game that's happening on
Oh,
Saturday.
well, I'm not into football, but my dad is a huge Notre Dame. So, yeah, I
He's
kind
the
of in
enemy.
favor.
Just
He's
for
the
this
enemy.
week, he's the enemy.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
personal,
only got.
Pops. I'm just
I,
saying.
I was like, that's it. That's it. Sam's dad, if you watch, go find missing remotes. Go crash out like my dad. Go do some crazy shit. You know what? Because you know what? Hail to Pitt. I'm doing that right now. Shit. Ah, damn. Yeah. So, yeah. So that we'll touch more on that, Eric, on Saturday. We will come do some stuff from the game, and then we'll let you know if Eric makes a fucking kick on national television. Maybe it
I
happens.
mean, I don't think I'm making the kick. I don't think they're picking me to make the kick.
Dude, if they
I'm like,
pick
this
you to
fat
make
dude, we
that
ain't
fucking
fucking
kick,
picking the fat kid. Like, we're
yeah.
not picking him.
But what if they want some incredible story like, hey, this big guy just booted a 30-yarder, and I'll be like, cool, I got it all on fucking video. And if you fail, I'll be like, I got it all on
Do you think I could use my wife as my sob story on why they should let me kick and win the money?
This isn't American Idol.
I'm just saying.
Although that'd be fucking great if it
Like,
started
I'm
into
paying.
that.
My kid's a Pitt student.
My
Like, I need to
kid's
pay
into
tuition.
right? Be like, I need this. Be like, no, 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 sir, we're good. I can at least make it 10 yards. No, sir.
I
No.
don't know. I think I could. No, I ain't making it.
You got to get your
I ain't
foot
fucking
under it,
making it.
man. You might have a chance. You never know.
But here's my
Tom.
thing. I'm gonna pull a fucking hammy. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna have to go up to AGH, which I don't want to go there, and then I'm gonna miss the game.
Yeah, I can't really video chat you from the fucking game, but I'll be like one of those people that start FaceTiming or video chatting during fucking Sweet
They're gonna be
Caroline.
loading me in the ambulance, and you're gonna be standing out there going, "Hey, can you transfer the tickets to my phone?"
Be like, transfer them tickets to my phone. I'll be like, wait, mine didn't sell. I could just walk the fuck
Never
in.
mind,
Be like, never mind. I could just walk the fuck in. It's fine. Totally all right. Oh my god.
dude. If yours don't sell, we should seriously, we should just go in, like whoever just scan mine as the plan was. Just go in and then look at the area and be like, "All right, which seats do look? What do we got around us?
What seats look more promising?
Where's less chance of us fighting somebody?
Yeah, where's less Notre Dame fans at? We'll go with that. We'll go.
Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know. This is gonna be wilding out.
Yeah. Oh, wilding out indeed. Sam, you might
I
have to
still,
get on the show from here on out.
I still got 2 jars of moonshine, and Donna just found a mini bottle of Malibu rum, and I still have Corona in the fridge.
I have about 6 summer shandies in my refrigerator that are still just sitting there.
This could get ugly.
Oh yeah, and I have my pickle moonshine, and my moonshine's from the.
I'm not doing the pickle moonshine.
Don't be a pansy. Sam will. Sam got me. Sam will do it.
I'll do the Mickle moonshine. Yeah.
The Mickle Poonshine? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I like me some poon.
I'll be like, what you got there? Some of that Mickle Poonshine? Be like, well, this isn't West Virginia. Jesus. No, it's
That's
more
it right there.
Washington.
You should just start making your own pickle moonshine and just name it that.
Mickle Poonshine. Yeah. And then just for shits and giggles, be like, product of Washington County.
Yeah. Just like this is because that's how you're gonna pronounce it once you have a sip.
Well, now it's more added. More pickle juice is added to it. It's about.
I just don't like. It's not the moonshine. Obviously, I have moonshine. It's not the moonshine part that bothers me. It's the pickle part that I don't like.
You just don't like pickles in your mouth. It's okay.
No, I don't like green dick things just shoved in my face. Alien penis.
Oh man.
Crocodile cock. Right in your mouth.
This is the shit that makes our TikTok. That's what happens. It's this shit here. And then people are like, "Does this happen?" I'm like, I sometimes I can't sit here and go no because it does. It gets unhinged very quickly, and then I have to like bring it back together. So now that Sam's here, like what I was saying, product of Washington County, I'm really trying to understand where this portal is from Pittsburgh to Washington County, and when all of a sudden you hit Washington County, you end up in the South. Like, I can't figure it out.
No, trust me, dude. I never really ventured Washington County. I had no reason to. I'd been to the outlets a few times when they first opened them. Then the casino opened, but I think my real introduction to Washington County was when I worked for Lids. They needed me to cover the Lids at Washington Mall.
Don't mind. It's just,
She just likes to be part of it.
That's
it.
fine.
That's it.
I don't.
It happens.
Mine's in there hunting ghosts. I don't know what the hell she's doing.
Nice.
But like, so I went into this mall, and I'm like, what? Like you said, it's like you just walk into a whole other dimension. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the Lids wasn't even a store. Like, it wasn't a storefront. It was one of those like cart booths in the middle of the mall, in the middle of the food court. I had people eating lunch and dinner around me.
I'd be like, you want a hat? That looks like a fire ass pizza.
It's like, what the fuck? And they only had 3 food things in their food court. There was a Subway, a Sbarro pizza,
Can't go wrong with a Sbarro.
and I think a typical like a Chinese type joint. Like,
right.
that was like the only places. That was all that was in the food court. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, but the people were more compelling than the damn food court. I'm like,
right.
I don't.
Yeah. No.
Nobody had teeth.
So I'll share a story.
Oh.
So with my job, we're all over the place.
Wait, can I? Was it the fact that we were talking about Washington County, or was it the fact that I said they didn't have teeth that prompted this story?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to know that too.
Both.
Oh, okay.
So my job covers Allegheny County, Butler County, Washington County, Westmoreland. Like, it's all over, right?
These guys fucked up areas.
So I primarily stay in Allegheny, but from time to time, there will be like somebody from Washington. So this is a family from years ago. So I will share with it since it's not a current family, right? And of course, I will still respect them and I will use different names.
For sure.
So this was a family where when I opened, I was like, it was a single mother, and I'll call her Melanie. Melanie was a single mother, had 2 children, and I was like, oh, okay. And
She sounds like
the
a
more I
Sally.
got to know,
She sounds like she should be a Sally.
you want her? Okay, Sally. We'll call her Sally.
Stop changing the story.
So
Sorry.
Sally is a single mom who has 2 kids, and so the more I got to know her, I was like, so the 2 children. She was like, oh yeah, they have 2 different baby dads, and I was like, oh okay, like whatever, it's fine. Like all right. So next thing I know, she's telling me that she met up with a guy years ago, had her first kid. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. And so then she goes ahead and she's just like, yeah, then came baby number 2, who is so-and-so. Okay. So then she tells me that she's involved with her ex-boyfriend's uncle, that her ex-boyfriend's uncle is now her boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is interesting. Okay.
It packed up real fast.
Yep.
Does your territory cross into West Virginia at all? Like,
we were open for about 2 months before she starts telling me I'm not happy with him. I want to go back to my ex. And I was like, okay. So she went back to her ex-boyfriend. So I was like,
so the nephew.
huh?
So that would be the nephew, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
trying to put this all together.
I know.
It's fine.
Then it gets even more interesting because then she's just like, literally, I'm not even joking you. 7 days later, she's like, oh, I'm with somebody else. So I was like, who are you with now? It turns out that she's now with her ex-boyfriend's brother. So I'm like, you really like to keep it in the family, don't you?
They all be slanging that good.
Right?
That good alligator.
Yeah.
Right?
That good pickle Poonshine.
Yeah, pickle mooch.
Then
Pickle
as
Poonshine right there, boy.
we're getting closer. She was within treatment. I'm open with them for 32 weeks. Within this 32-week period, she was back and forth between those 3.
Wow.
Yeah. Then
Sounds
finally
like a Maury case.
well, this is where it gets interesting. So then she tells me.
It's not even interesting yet.
I was like, it's not interesting yet? Shit.
Let me buckle
I
up
don't
for
know.
this
Maybe
shit. I'm
because
putting
I
the
see
buckle
so
on.
many, it's like whatever.
Let's just keep eating. Let's go.
By the time we reach the 6-month mark, she tells me she's pregnant. And I'm sitting there going, okay, which one of these guys is going to be the daddy?
Oh, dude, this is great.
Can I guess?
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you guess.
Grandpa Jethro.
It is Grandpa Jethro.
Holy shit. What do you know?
It was her ex-boyfriend and her ex-boyfriend's brother, daddy, that she was now involved with.
My God.
Dude,
She's now pregnant with the child.
can you imagine being the ex-boyfriend's uncle? Be like, hey, Jethro, told you. You know, I dodged a bullet right here. You ain't lying, Alan.
How do you think
That's where it's really
the two brothers are like,
Yeah.
my girlfriend is pregnant with my brother?
Brother.
Yeah. But it makes it even more twisted because remember, she was with her ex-boyfriend first and had the daughter.
Yeah.
And now
Oh, wait.
so now the daughter now she's gonna have a sibling with her grandfather.
And then the sibling would be like an uncle.
Yeah. So is it her brother or her uncle?
Both.
It's a brunkle.
It's a bronco. It is a bronco. That is a Mickle Poonshine fucking catastrophe there, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
Discharged that case being like, this is some Jerry Springer shit.
Well, we didn't found the name of this episode, Brunkle.
Bronco. Or don't drink the Mickle Poonshine. Like, Jesus.
If you drink the pickle Poonshine, you get a Brunkle.
Yeah, dude, I swear. Oh my God.
What the fuck? Wow. I
that
was
was in
just
Washington
joking when I
County,
said the fucking grandpappy, but
right? Out of Pappy. Good Lord. Wait, and this was in Washington County?
Yes. Yep.
it makes sense. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
totally. A- And
it's
like,
fucked up. And like the the closest stores in that like corridor of the mall where I was, there was I don't know, it was a cell phone. It was either AT&T or Verizon. I can't remember. I think there might have been like a no, it wasn't a bath store because they don't do that shit down there. Um, some other
don't get
little
don't get
some
them hating us in Washington County, bro. I'd have
some
to
other
go there.
little store. I can't remember what it was. And then a boot like a cowboy boot store, like a and not like one you would see like out at Ross or like a nicer mall. I'm talking about like some country ass boot store. like I
You're
was
just
like, what?
digging this shit deeper.
Like
Like not
what
one of
the
these
fuck?
like good ones. I mean like one of those shit ones. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it wasn't like a name brand, like Gucci boots. I don't know, like I don't know
They
the
just
fancy
ripped off
boots.
Pittsburgh. They were like, it's called Boots and that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh my god.
But it was just like, and that was the other thing too. Like that lids, like we didn't carry much. We didn't carry much at all because again, it was just a cart in the middle of the fucking food court. But like, there wasn't a lot of sports teams. It was a lot of like name brand, like brand stuff, like like John Deere or you know what I mean. Like, and I'm that. I'm being serious. Like that wasn't just like being rude. Like just like a lot of like racing
Yeah.
brands. Like motocross type stuff, and
Yeah.
it was more that kind of shit because they they didn't
That
care about sports.
no, no. So mine is kind of like Sam's. Like I can't disclose because if I do,
Yeah,
they never know. But today I had to stop at like one of my final stops in there, and like I do the courthouse and a couple other places around it, so I'm not singling anybody out. And I go in the one,
you see
and
Sally down there getting her paternity test.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no, no. I saw Jethro just going like, it ain't. I ain't the pappy. No, so I walk in and um the lady goes, I shit you not. She goes, howdy. And I was like, what? Like I was like, howdy in just regular voice.
yeah,
And then she says something to me, you going to that game on Saturday? I was like, wait a minute. Like, bro, this is legit. Like,
yeah.
and I was like, no, I was like, yeah, I was like, no, I was like delusional for a minute, like disoriented, because like she was fucking me up. And I was like, no, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm going with my friend. And I was like, I'm selling my tickets. Like, we have a common, like, we talk. And I told her, like, she said, well, how much you selling them tickets for? And I was like, you can't afford it. But I was like, okay. But I told her what the price was. And she's like, I might have to ask my man if we're gonna be able to go. And I was like, are you though? Like, are you? Because like, okay. And then she said something to me, and I talked to her in the accent, and I wasn't even thinking. Like I was so engulfed by the conversation that it came up, and she said something to me, something along the lines of the game, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be going to the game, and I was like, fuck, and I looked at her, I was like, sorry. Like shit. I just switched back to me and I was like, I'm sorry. And she's like, actually, it was pretty good. I was like, I'll take it. I was like, but yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be going to the game, but I'm selling the seats, but I'll be there. And then she was like, well, I have no way to reach you. I was like, they're on SeatGeek. Like I was
yeah,
like, that was like that bye. Like I'm just like,
yeah.
yeah. And then I like went back to the truck and I was like, there's no portals or anything around here, right? Like I swear.
I'm telling you, it is. It's like it's so weird. Like, because like for me, like when I go to Washington County, like if again, like especially like when I was going out there to work, or even like, when I go out, like when I met you guys out at the casino for that food truck thing and stuff like that, like I go through, I just take 19, so I go through like Upper St. Clair, Peters Township, which
Mm-hmm.
it's like nice, fancy, rich, money neighborhoods
Yeah.
and houses, you know what I mean? And then it's like at one point you just like cross this imaginary line and it's just like, nope, farmland, cows, horses, hay bales. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? But then so like I didn't think about it much when again like I would go like to the casino or you go to like the Tanger outlets because those like Upper St. Clair, Bethel, Peters Township, those money areas, they go there to shop.
Mhm.
So like when I worked at that store, you get a mixture. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
just all straight hillbilly.
Correct.
But then when I went to the other mall, I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, because even at the casino, it's pretty predominantly mixed.
Yeah,
A
it's
little bit of everybody
it's a
from
melting pot.
everywhere,
Yeah, for sure.
But like you hit the heart of Washington County.
Bro, it's a whole different breed. Like it
Yeah,
Mhm.
really is. Like even when I'm in the courthouse and like I'll do like their CYS department and all that, like when you do both sides of like so when I service them, I'm in like the courthouse area and that's a lot because there's
yeah,
criminals and whatnot. So that's a lot to process and that's
yeah,
already hillbilly as it is.
Mhm.
But then you go over to the office side, they are very well spoken people. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And it's not, there's no twang to their voice or whatever. Like you just stepped into the fucking vortex and all of a sudden you're like, hey, I didn't know I was in like Virginia or like
yeah.
Texas. But then like when I go and do like by the police station and shit, it's back again. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is fucking happening? Like it
Yeah.
makes no sense to me, dude.
No, my cousin lived out there for maybe a year or so. He just recently moved back to the South Hill, back into the city area. I think he's in like Baldwin now. But like he he lived out there because he was working at the hospital at Washington County Hospital.
Yeah.
So he was like, it just makes sense to live out here instead of commuting
No,
all the
for sure.
time to work. And he was like, yeah, I fuck that shit. He quit the job and everything. He was like, fuck it, I'm out.
Well, the thing is, though, is with Washington County, it's not just them. Like, as you go towards, like, I think it's because it's close to West Virginia. I'll give it that. But
Yeah.
then, like, as you go to like the Waynesburgs and whatnot,
Uh-huh.
it's like that you cross that threshold, and all of a sudden you get into Waynesburg, and people start talking with like a southern accent. I'm like,
Mhm.
what did I miss?
Yeah.
What did I miss? Because you go from us as like Yinzers and we talk in our language or people of Pittsburgh, and then like you get out of it, and then people kind of like talk normal. Because let's just
Yeah.
face it, Pittsburghese is its own language. Then people talk like normal people, and then all of a sudden, bang, you get into like
Yeah.
the South. And I'm like, I don't know. If anybody has a clue is that like why this happens, even if it's from a history aspect, like, because of people immigrating or whatever, I'd love to know because
They just those people down there said, "Oh, we're southwestern PA, then we gonna
dude,
fucking be south. We gonna be southern." Like,
I've contemplated that too because like it's Southwest, and I'm like that doesn't mean south.
Mhm.
Like
you're not
it does
fucking Alabama, motherfuckers.
no, right? Be like this ain't fucking what's West Canaan, Texas.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, speaking of football, this isn't fucking coyote country. You know what I
No.
mean? Like, no, like, not at all. Like,
It
Yeah.
does
That's
remind me of a place up where my parents used, where I grew up. Um, so of course, like we're talking country, right? So where I grew up was upstate New York, and it's Wingdale and Dover, and then you get this one little area that is like it's it's like in between, I guess, right? So you got Wingdale, and then you go to Dover, and then you have OnionTown, and OnionTown is literally like Washington County. You go
I
over
was
the
like,
train tracks, and you reach
wait, wait,
Onion
OnionTown.
wait,
Town.
wait, wait,
I have
wait,
to know.
wait.
Hold on. Is there a sign on Onion Town and it's like we're always blooming?
though.
Come on, there is a
The
fucking dad
Is
joke.
it literally called OnionTown, or is that just what you
It's
guys?
called
Is that
OnionTown.
just
If you don't believe me, look it up. Look up Google. It will
no?
have like
I
videos on
didn't know if
YouTube.
it was like just what you just like a little inside joke
No.
type of thing.
It's literally like you wouldn't even know where to find it unless somebody pointed it out to you. It's a tiny little area. All right. And they're very to themselves, and not a whole lot of people venture down there. And we've heard folklore, we've heard stories, we've heard it all, but like if you're not friends with anyone down there, if you're not family, you're not welcome. So like
It's one of those places.
yes, like there's a lot of incest. There's a lot of like white trash, a lot of like very southern,
Fuck
like
yes,
they
I want to go, bro.
Um,
I want to go because I'm gonna be that person. Be like, "Hi, OnionTown. Business is blooming around here."
there are people who venture down there who post it on YouTube, and I don't even know if they make it all the way down there because, like, of all the folklore, so many people would like try to venture down and then be like, "No, we need to turn around. We need to go. We need to go back."
Sounds like we fucking ended up in that weird ass Maryland shit. We're like, we can get the
Right?
fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was weird because I've been all around Maryland and never been to a place like that spot of Maryland.
No, that was weird.
Yeah, Sam, if you don't know, we went on an adventure
Mhm.
and we ended up at we ended up in Cumberland, Maryland. And what's funny, Eric, is since then I've been to Cumberland, Maryland, and have not been around that place ever again.
No, again, it was almost like we went through like a portal. Like it was almost like we went in the fucking upside down, and like I thought Vesna was coming to kill me. Like, we. But here's the thing, Sam. We were trying to get to fucking Somerset, PA, and
Mhm.
ended up in fucking Cumberland, Maryland.
Yeah.
I told Paul, I said, when we saw that sign that said "Welcome to West Virginia," we should have turned around. But we thought,
And then I
no, it's
thought I
just.
could drive through it.
It thought it was just making us make a loop through West Virginia back into PA.
You both sound like my mom.
But what's funny,
This
what's
was
funny
before GPS.
is all these years later, right? All these years later, now doing my profession I do now,
Yeah.
we have a route that takes me through West Virginia and through Maryland. And I'm like, oh, I could have and came back. And I'm like,
Yeah.
huh, all these years later.
And this is the other thing too, Sam. This is how long ago it was. We had cricket phones that when you went out of the area call space, we had no more cell service.
We were dead. We were dead in the water.
In Cumberland, Maryland.
Yeah. Good times, man.
Their bus stop was a porta john on the side of the road. An old wooden porta john on the side of the road. And it said bus
and
stop.
then then it said bus stop, and then there was like one payphone, right?
It was like a little market, like a gas station / market, and the gas station literally looked like a little log cabin building.
But we like stopped.
But it
We
was
stopped to
closed.
figure out where the
But there
fuck we
was
were.
it was typical horror movie shit. It was closed, but there was one street light that was just over top of the payphone that was lit up, and it's like, okay, who's got dimes,
Straight out of a
like
horror movie.
quarters, like whatever. So he's trying to call to whatever to get back to get directions or whatever to get whatever, and I'm like, just hang up, let's go, hang up, let's go. He's like, what? And I point to this, like, it was like like a creepy old building. It was like a storefront, but with like an apartment on top.
Yeah.
And there was just this creepy old face peering through the curtain, like
With a
looking
light,
at us.
with a light barely fucking like Sam, like right here. It was fucking barely dim. And they were just staring at us.
And I was like, fuck it. He was like, yep, I ain't got click. We hopped back in the car and just took off. Like gone.
We were
And I'm
able
like,
to figure it out.
What the fuck? So then we finally found like a sheet or some type of bigger gas station place that was open.
Like BP.
Yeah, it was like a name, like a corporate place. And then we had to max out my credit card to get gas.
Eric used his credit card so we can get the fuck home.
I was like, well, we're maxing out my card just to get fucking gas. And then we found a rat in a bag.
There was a rat in a bag. There was a rat in a plastic bag. Dude,
I'm talking like size of your cat rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It was
No,
alive. It tried eating Paul. I was
yeah,
done.
tried eating it.
It was one of those situations where we almost fucking ripped the gas pump handle off the
I
fucking
almost
thing
did,
because we
too.
were just, fuck it, we're out. This is the old lady, the creepy road, the fucking outhouse bus stop. I'm done with this trip.
Surprised you guys got out alive.
Yeah.
Fuck going to Somerset. Just get back to fucking
Yeah, I was
Lawrenceville.
like, I just want to get us home. So thank you all for watching because we would not be here. I'd probably be dead on the side of a road somewhere. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. But it was one of those, it was definitely a New York rat.
yeah.
A motherfucker
It was
was
fucking Master Splinter.
huge.
It was Master
I
Splinter.
believe it. They can grow to
Dude,
the size of a cat. Yeah.
yeah, like I was, and then what's funny, Sam, is it couldn't find its way out of the bag, but it was kept fucking hitting the end of the
So it almost,
bag.
at first we just thought the bag, like the wind or something was blowing and the bag
Yeah,
was just ruffling in the wind. And then it was like, no, 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 no. Like,
yeah.
Of course not.
You saw like the front of the bag move, and then all you saw was the back of the bag at the bottom of the bag just go boom, boom, boom. I was like, that's a fucking rat.
I was done. I
I
was
was like,
fucked this
never again.
in the fucking
No
Ford
way.
Explorer.
No, and then I think later I ended up leaving Cricket and got like a real cell.
Yeah, we were
I
like, we
was
ain't
like,
doing that shit again.
I was like, no, thank you. I'll never do that shit again.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I'm good. No way. Onion Town.
OnionTown, though.
I'm still over here thinking about that's O Town right there. You don't go
It
to O
is
Town.
O-Town.
You don't
Mhm.
go to O Town, bro. Should be getting crazy down there. It'd be funny.
Is that where that, like, Onion newspaper comes from that gets all that, like, fake news and shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
I'm just trying to
Sam.
put it together, Sam.
Yeah, I was
No.
like, what's the population like? 28.
I don't even know what it is because, like, honestly, I think the only time I've seen anybody go down there was like a school bus from the local school. So, like, I think that's the only time they allow people to come in there. I don't even think the cops go down there.
So okay, all right. I'm trying to put this in
They
perspective now.
handle their own law and order in that town.
Yeah, you're damn right, they do.
It's
They don't fuck
so like
around.
you used to have like it's so weird. So like it used to be like if you took Route 22 and just kept going. So Route 22, if you literally Route 22, if you go from like it'll connect all the way from like Armenia, Passaic, Double Plains, Wingdale. But if you take that road and you keep traveling, it eventually will bring you to Canada. Okay. So
Okay.
like you used to have to travel and connect from Wingdale. You would reach Dover, but then like it used to be so hidden because there used to be this store that used to sell like tractors, and you would have to like literally slow down on Route 22 and make a sharp left to cross the railroad tracks, and like you would go down what looked like a driveway to head into OnionTown. And then when the tractor store closed down, the train tracks, I don't think no, that train track still is in service. So they didn't want people like crossing over, so they actually made a road that connects into it. So now it's so weird. The road is now hidden behind a veterinarian, like and a mechanic. So like you continue down Route 22, but then like you make a left into it looks like you're heading into either the vet or the mechanic, right? But it's this little road that swerves down. It like that road will take you to the two locations, but then you keep going and it just disappears and it keeps going. And like that leads you into OnionTown. And everybody knows you do not take that road.
If they do not make a horror movie about Onion Town, I'm gonna be pissed.
I want to go.
Because, dude, I kind of really want to go. I'm sorry, I want to go.
We'll take Jane with us. She can film her first movie there.
Yeah, but then it'll be like the Blair Witch, but like, and all they found was the footage and not the bodies. This is how it's gonna be.
I've watched a YouTube video once, and I don't know if it's still up there, but I watched a YouTube video, and the road just kept going, and eventually it turns into like a very dark, like because it leads into like wooded area, and it turns into like this wooded area, and it's a gravel road, and it just keeps going. And in the YouTube, the guy like it was pitch black, it was at night. And they're going, and all of a sudden you heard gunshots going, and the guy was like, "What was that?" I was like, "See, you're asking for trouble. They're going to kill you." They're going to either kill you or they're going to rape you.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah.
Or there might be another option we don't even know about.
Yeah, right. There might be some OnionTown shit that we don't even know about. That's just what they do there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but dude,
So what?
like,
I'm
why
curious.
would you go at night with like, obviously they're not going to have like, well, okay, so put it in perspective for me, Sam. So like, do they have like electricity and shit like this, right?
I would imagine. I don't know. From
Okay.
my understanding, from what the folklore have said or the stories have said, they live in trailers, which fine, but they're not like as nice as yours. You know what I mean? They're not like the nice, fancy house type of trailers. These are like from the rundown type of
The
trailers.
rundown
They've
ones,
got
yeah.
toilets in their front yard. I'm assuming they've got heat. Like, I know that a lot of them, from my understanding, in the summertime are the ones that are shirtless or in their wife beaters, dirty ass, chewing tobacco, sitting up front. But they're the ones who hold their shotguns and they like protect their trailers. So if anybody comes down that pathway, you are getting shot at. Like, if you do not belong there,
You
you
are
will.
trespassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was wondering, like, don't go down. Like, one, that's stupid. What the fuck? Haven't you people watched a horror movie or at least seen it on fucking
I
YouTube or something? Like, no lights. Why would you drive down there? Why? Like, why? And
so
then
did they have like their own like store
we
and
need an
like
OnionTown special
school and
about what
church?
we
Like,
know.
is it like a whole little village, or is it just like a?
I
No, I mean,
don't know. Because, like, I remember when I was growing up, there's only been 3 schools, and the 3 schools, you have the Wingdale Elementary, and that's in Wingdale. And when I went to school, it was kindergarten into 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. And then they've recently changed that. So now it's kindergarten to 2nd. And then we had Dover Elementary School. Sorry, we had 4 schools. Dover Elementary School. And when I went to school, that was like third all the way into 7th grade. And then now it's 3rd grade. Now it's 3rd grade all the way until 5th grade. And then you have Dover Middle School, which is 6, 7, and 8, and then Dover High School, 9 through 12. And Dover Middle School and high school are combined. It's literally no fucking joke. They're 2 giant circles connected into one building. So that's how they function, right?
So
But
the 2 schools is titties.
it's literally 2
If you
round
look
titties
down on it, they'll
connected.
be like, "What's that pair of titties?" School.
Yep. You seriously, like, you can walk both and connect, and it's whatever. But out of all the years that I've lived there, out of all the times I've gone to school, I never ever encountered anybody who ever came from OnionTown. And there's only been a handful of times that I've seen, like, the short bus or the minibus go down towards OnionTown. So again, I don't know what's down there. I don't know if it's a town of their own that has their own little religion, their own school. Like, I don't know, because I've never ventured down there.
it's like some fucking
That's some Hills Have Eyes shit right there.
yeah.
I'm with that.
I want to go.
Yeah, like, we're gonna have to get more information on OnionTown, because I know people are gonna watch it like, what the fuck is that? So if you know or find anything out, let me fucking know, because I need to know.
You
It's like
guys
the
want to
need
go
to know
venture? I
thing.
will show you the road to get down there. But after that, you're on your own.
No, that's what we sent Eric in so far, and he'd be like, "I'm looking for Jethro. Hey, you got a kid? You got a kid? What is it, like a grand niece, son, something, whatever the
Fuck
fuck,
no, Joe. That's what. Look. That's whenever we bring. You bring Char. I bring my cousin. They're former military. We're bringing them motherfuckers with us. They know what to do.
Yeah, but I mean, these are hillbillies with fucking guns. Like,
Yeah.
bro. You know, I don't talk politics on this show, but you're like, they're like, "There's Trump's America now." But like, did you even vote? Did you even fucking vote? Are you sure? Do you even know what decade it is? Like, you got wire for a belt, bro. Like,
That's it. Fuck it. We're calling Mark. We know that
you got
motherfucker's got us covered.
Put you in fucking Jesus sandals and a fucking sweatpants? Like, why do you have a belt around your sweatpants? You don't have the string? You pulled the string? Oh, you hung your chicken. Got it. Got it.
Oh no! You know who we need to bring with us? He'll have our back, and he will be so interested in this shit. We need to bring Butchie.
Yeah. Yeah, we could
He'd have us
definitely.
covered in all aspects.
Yeah.
That motherfucker we'd roll in there with a tank probably. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a wonder, like when we're done filming this, I'm gonna go and see if there's like anybody who has ventured down there on YouTube, anything on YouTube about it. Like I gotta know. I
This
got
motherfucker's walking with raccoons on leashes like it's a fucking. This is my pet cat. Like
right. It ain't got nothing on Sam's or yours. It's just like,
it's
what's
fucking
this you
foaming
got
at the
right here?
mouth.
Hey, my cousin right here. Look at him. Look, he do tricks. He do parlor tricks.
As they're walking with, did you meet my daughter and my sister?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Cecilia, get back in the damn house. You mean my cat? No, my daughter. Fuck. What is what is happening? Is this a
Or
big?
or or listen, I'm telling you now because nobody we don't know. There's no. I mean, we're going by Sam's folklore here, okay?
Yes. Per the
We're gonna
scripture.
fucking go down that road. It's gonna be this gated community with fucking mansions.
Yeah,
Mansions.
they've got that in Armenia. If you keep heading down past Dova, right? It used to be a golf course.
That's just a decoy. The real one's down OnionTown.
Oh, so that's where Mother Sue's staying. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's the folklore where it's like, don't go down there. Meanwhile, you go down there, there's a fucking gate, big old gate that opens up. You're like, oh, this is fantastic. There's like everybody, it's like Pleasantville, everybody knows everybody. You know what I mean? But they have like their own school, their own mode of transportation. Like, yeah, everybody knows everybody, but that's the weird thing. That'll be the weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a great gated community. It's like Pleasantville, and they're stuck in some decade. They're stuck in an old decade or something. And if it's like the 50s, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna move to Onion. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
We don't even have cable TV. We got new color TVs. I'm like, no, I'm leaving Onion Town. Like, no, you know what? This was great, but no, I'm good. You know, are you watching Chubby Checkers? Shit. All right, I'm in. You know, I just a little bit. Yo,
That's the
what's
real
funny?
Leave It to Beaver right there. That ain't even fucking.
It'd be like, man, this ain't no movie. Oh, that's the real thing. Is I Love Lucy coming on next? Shit,
That's
you know, we gonna stay tonight. You know, it's just
what
real.
I'm saying. We just don't know.
We can't be ill hospitable. We gotta hang out. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that dinner is fire. I bet you that meatloaf is legit. You know, shit. Meanwhile, in actuality, in actual factual, that fucking meatloaf ain't fucking any kind of meat you gonna want to eat. That's
All
for
right.
sure.
Like the dead raccoon that they found earlier.
Next thing you know, it turns into the Beverly Hillbillies, except 10 times worse.
They serve you one hell of a blooming onion, though. I'll tell you that much.
But that's it. You said you experienced the raccoon. You stayed for the blooming onion.
Yeah.
Oh
Listen,
my
I'm
god.
going back home in New York in December, so I'll send you a photo of the road that leads to OnionTown.
Yeah, that's what you could do is get a clip, like record the video of the road, and then we'll just start doing more Onion Town documentary like as we're going through the show. We'll just be like, hey, got an update on Onion Town. Like, what you know about this? This is Farmer Fred. He's running for mayor slash sheriff slash congressman of Onion Town.
And grave digger.
And part of my documentary, Sammy running. Don't
Yeah,
show it.
right. I would, dude. I need to. I need this. I need to see this for sure. Oh my god. All
That
right, that's
sounds
gonna do
nothing
it.
like fucking Washington County.
No, that dude, that just up. That was basically like Onion Town was like, "Hey, Washington County, yeah, hold my beer." That's exactly what it fucking was, man.
That's crazy, though.
Right? That's gonna do it for us this week. Eric and I will be shooting from the Pitt game this weekend. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. For Big E, thank you for coming back this week.
Uh-huh.
For Sam, as always, pleasure as always. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.